What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport. Today I've got a little bit of sad news for you guys who are SC300 lovers, but stay tuned to the end because I've got some really good news, and it's going to include a car that we're bringing in to kind of replace this SC300, and it shares a very similar feature, and that feature is one of the biggest parts of the car. So real quick, I've got the transport company on the way. This is being shipped out to a subscriber, and I'm very excited for him. He did not want these rims, which I love these rims, but I understand he's got his own preference and style. So I had to quickly find some tires and rims I could throw on here because I didn't have enough spares, and this one went flat overnight. So I've got to get this one pumped up, and you can see how low this front sits with these smaller tires. So bumper has to come off. I don't want this transport screwing anything up. And I went ahead and cleaned up the motor the other day for him. I bled the brakes. So I got to get started though. I've got 15 minutes or so before this transport company gets here, but I wanted to quickly go over the car. For those of you who might have not ever seen this channel, inside we've done a full LRB Speed, which is a local company here, panel replacement and rear seat delete, the door delete, and you've got the center console here. Did an energy quick release steering wheel, put some seats in. These aren't the most expensive, but let me tell you, they are comfortable, and I kind of like them for the price. And what else did we do? We put planted seat mounts in there and just gutted a lot of the old stuff that was in there. And then most importantly, we spent a ton of time putting this wide body kit on here, which is almost there. The guy I sold it to has an identical car that's not manual. So this car is a stock manual from the factory, which is a very hard car to find. So to take an automatic and make it a manual, any of you who have tried or looked into it know it takes quite a bit of money and quite a bit of time to get that done. So this is a quick way of getting that exciting manual and having it already installed with wire harness, all that. You don't have to mess around. So let's get started, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off I need to take off, get the car the tires filled up, and we can get this loaded onto that trailer. He'll be here soon, like I said. So the reason why you guys saw so much smoke when I started that up is because I've been having issues with the mass airflow on this, and the person who purchased it knows all about it. So what happens is I have to start it with it off, it'll smoke, then it'll stall out, then I plug it in, it starts up great, but then you go to give it gas, it stalls out, and then you unplug it again and it slightly smokes but actually runs good, and that's what I just did now. So there's no mass airflow plugged in, no MAP sensor. But you can see it's idling great, just a little bit of smoke kind of coming out of it, and that's because it's not knowing what air and fuel ratio to go by. So I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, we'll let it warm up a little before he gets here, and I'll videotape it loading off, and we'll talk about the up and coming project that I've been working on for nearly a year now. So stay tuned, guys. It smokes because the MAP sensor. Yeah. Well guys, the SC300's gone. Most of you guys know I put a ton of work into that car. I was really hoping to take it out to a track and drift it, but I've explained this, I have too many projects, and this went to a really good subscriber that has a similar car and really wanted a manual, and I know he can finish the project off, so I'm really excited to see how it comes out. Now, without further ado, so let's go ahead and talk about the next project, what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. Now, it's not necessarily the next project, I've got several projects going on, but it is the replacement kind of for the SC300 in terms of it's gonna have a 2JZ motor in it, but it's gonna be a Benz. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some pictures of the car. Now, I've shown you guys this on other things, like if you're an Instagram subscriber, and if you're not, go ahead and find me on Instagram. It's Pete's Carport on there. I'll throw a link in the description. But go ahead and follow me on there. You'll get to see up and coming projects, just things that are going on at the shop. So here are some photos of the vehicle that we picked up. And I picked this up with a subscriber out in another state. So he went and found this car for me, contacted me, we worked things out, and pre-COVID we had already been planning on getting a 2JZ swap into it, and I really wanted to use the manual W58 trans and the 2JZ motor that I had already had. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it shipped out there, and he ended up finding another motor in his state that worked out perfect. So we are almost there, guys. The motor's been pulled. He's working on mounts and everything like that, so it should be coming in within the next few months here. And then we're going to take it to the next level and turbocharge it.
Are you serious, dude? Nah, come on. It's 100 episode. Yeah, dude, go ahead. More power, baby! Yeah! Do it with me! More power, baby! Everybody! More power, baby!
It will be an automatic because I don't want to have to go through the manual swap process now. He's already putting that automatic transmission in there, but I'm okay with that because this is going to be a fun car. It's going to be a car I use for my business as well, so it's going to be a good promotional vehicle for me. But you guys are going to get to see one of the, I don't know if there's even one out there, but it's definitely a unique car as far as a swap in a 67 280 SC. So I'm excited about that. I appreciate you guys hanging with me, and there's going to be maybe some other future cars with a 2JZ since I still have that W58 trans and another motor. So if I find a vehicle that makes sense to me to drop it in, we'll be doing that. And also Xavier still has his SC300 that will be doing some other work on the channel. So SC300 won't be completely out the door. It just won't be the one that I had. So once again, guys, my name's Pete. This is Pete's Carport. If you're excited about these future projects, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you on the next video.